Hello, folks. How are you all doing? As you know, my name is Weiss, also known as UV. So I've been talking about the democratic political process that's going on for the nomination of presidency candidacy for this year's election in US, November. So I already spoke about few people. I was in my formal attire. I had a really formal attire when I was talking about them. That's because those people are from the system, except Bernie. The others are like how they are from the rigged process of the system, and then they all look so well dressed and well educated. And somehow I feel they are rigging the system. I will give more details about it. So today I want to talk about the other people that I mentioned last time. I'll do it my own way. So first up is my favorite, Tulsi. Like I said, she'll be my second best date to go on dopamine fasting. Uh, I like her. I like Tulsi because she's partly brown. I am brown, and she's Hawaiian. I like cool Hawaii people like Dwayne Rock Johnson, and I have also close lineage connection to Hawaiian family. So I like Hawaiian people. They're super cool. She's a military war veteran. That's something admirable, and she's one of the youngest legislator for the House of Representatives. Uh, she was elected to House of Representatives when she was 21, folks. That's youngest, one of the youngest person. I don't think anyone else has come close to that age being elected to the House of Representatives. So I give it to her. Right now, she's going for the Democratic Party nomination. There are a lot of good stuff and bad stuff about her, so I will tell you what all I can in my section story by numbers. 38, she's 38 years old, one of the youngest persons to run, as close to Pete Buttigieg. Uh, like I said, she's 40 years younger to Bernie Sanders. 21, I told this before, she was 21 when she won for the youngest legislator in Hawaii state. And she's for renewable energy. She supports the military war veteran. Initially, she was against gay marriages in the society. She was fighting against a gay civil suit, and she wanted only heterogeneous marriages in her state. But then now she says she changes her affiliation and she's more open to gay people. 10 $10 million in individual contribution, and she gets eighth in the news coverage. She has four-time consecutively elected to the House of Representatives for Congress, from 2012 till currently till 2020, and then she has to vacate because she's running for presidency. She had a lot of controversial issues too, folks. So when she was supporting Bernie Sanders for presidency during the last term, 2016, she had some issues with the way the Democratic National Convention was run, and the super delegates voted for Hillary, and she was really upset that Bernie should have gotten a better chance. And I stand with her. I think there are some issues that DNC needs to look into very closely, and she has raised her voice and concern in a very appropriate manner. Her foreign policy is mostly anti-intervention, so she's not into going for war, or she doesn't want to stay out of war. She just anti-intervention. Her economic platform is mostly populism. So it's she doesn't have a great economic policy to solve the crisis of joblessness or the crisis of young Americans coming into the job market. So she's not really either positive or has great policies or plans to solve the problem. And she's number one Google candidate last year. She's twice married, like all the other candidates before exit Pete Buttigieg. She has two partners. Sorry, she's not twice married. She was once married, and she right now has a partner. And she's number one for military war veteran. She's number one for their family support system. And I think she'll be a good running mate for Bernie. That should be the position she should zero in on, and or a secretary of state, folks. So if she doesn't make it to the top two or top three in the presidential run campaign, I think she should focus on zeroing in the position of as a running mate for Bernie or as a secretary of state. That I think she'll do really good. She's an Aries sun sign, folks, and she graduated from Hawaii Pacific University in business administration. So she has a good educational, decent educational background. She's a very good, strong military war veteran. She has gone to Iraq twice. She volunteered during the wartime in 2004, and again went to Iraq to support the military process in 2009. So she understands the whole military processes of the system, and she's a very good supporter of the military war veterans. She's got a lot of legislation passed to support the military war veterans. So there are a lot of positive things about Tulsi here, and like her. She's brown, I said. She's very good looking candidate. I wouldn't mind going on a second date to her. She might reduce me to dopamine fasting, but still I wouldn't mind going on a second date with her. So that's it about Tulsi, folks. So next I'll catch up with the other candidates. All right, ciao for now.